people, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I said I would do it in one of my other videos, and that is how to plait, how to French plait, how to Dutch plait, because I realised you can't really tell what I'm doing, and I thought if I do more of an in-depth video it might help a couple of people when you come to do the adding of extensions. Obviously I know my hair to some people isn't that short, it currently sits at around here, but hopefully what I do will help a little bit, and these are my tips and tricks. So when it comes to plaiting, this is just first a normal plait. You need 3 sections. You have your middle section and the 2 outer pieces of hair. And how you basically plait is by taking the outer section into the middle and then take it in turns. So then this outer section comes into the middle, and each time the middle strand that's left over goes the way of the hair that you've then took. So if we do it like this, you've got the middle section there, you take from the left and you go to the middle. The middle section then goes to the left because that's where you've took it from, and then the right section of hair then comes into the middle. The middle section then goes to the right, and then you have a new middle section. So to start again, the left hand piece of hair goes to the middle, the middle strand goes to the left, then the right hand strand goes to the middle, and the middle strand goes to the right. The left hand strand goes to the middle, and the middle strand goes to the left. The right hand strand, oh my god, it's like a tongue twister. The right hand strand then goes to the middle, and the middle strand goes to the right. The left hand strand goes to the middle strand goes to the left, the right hand strand goes to the middle strand goes to the right, and that just keeps going, and the more you do it the more confident that you'll get, and then you end up with a plait. And that's just a normal standard plait. Then to incorporate a French plait, which I believe is easier from this section, we'll show you that. When it now comes to the French plait, you start it in the same way. You get the sort of starting section and you split it into 3. Then once you have your 3, I always do 1 plait to kind of make that start and make sure you know what you're doing. Then once you have your 3 sections, as we did before, the left strand takes a little piece of hair from that side. You then put the left strand in the middle as we did before, and you have a new left strand. You then take the right strand, you fold it into the middle as we did before, and you take a right strand piece of hair. This then continues as we did before, taking strands from the right and the left, but this time when we take the right hand strand or the left hand strand, we add a section of hair also to incorporate it within the plait. So you have your left hand strand, you add a section of hair, you fold it into the middle, and you have a new left hand strand. You then go to the right hand strand is folded into the middle, you incorporate a little bit of hair into that same strand while it's in the middle, and then you have a new right strand over here. You then continue, you have the left piece, you fold it into the middle, you pick up a piece of hair from the left, take that strand and also incorporate that into the middle. You have a new left hand strand which you can kind of pull to the side, and you go to the right. You have your right hand strand, you put it into the middle, you incorporate a bit of hair also into that, and then you pull the middle strand over to the right. And you just continue this again with the other plait until you feel confident, taking strands from each side and incorporating them into the middle and then twisting it over to the next side. Then when you get to the end of the hair, there's no added hair to add, so you just continue to plait normally. And this is the effect that that gives, and I will then obviously later on in the video show what it looks like in your own hair. With a now Dutch plait, I'm going to just start by showing again how you kind of start the Dutch plait off, and then obviously then how you incorporate hair. So again we start with the section of hair and we split it into 3. But this time, instead of taking the 3 strands over into the middle, we're going to take them under until the middle. So again, you split into the 3, the left hand strand goes underneath the middle strand then comes over to the side that you took it from, so the left, and then you go to the right. So the right hand strand goes under the middle strand goes over to the left, and then you just continue that on. So left into the middle, right into the middle, left into the middle, right into the middle, and then this just continues until you reach the bottom of your hair. I think this is kind of the hairstyle that you see a lot of people do when they're trying to do it quickly, because it is a lot quicker to do plaits this way, because you can kind of keep it within one hand as you saw there, and that creates again the same sort of strand plait, but it will just look different when we start to incorporate the main section of hair. So now when we come to incorporating more hair, again we start with getting the kind of middle section and splitting it into 3, and just as we did before with the French plait, when we fold it into the middle, we incorporate a piece of hair. When we go underneath, we incorporate a section of hair into that strand to then pull that through and create that to be the new middle piece. So then when we go to the right, we take the strand, we add a little section of hair into that strand, and we pull it underneath to become the new middle strand. And as we do that, we pick up the middle strand and pull that over to the right. So again, take a piece from the left, it goes underneath the middle strand. At the same time, we're incorporating a new piece of hair into that same strand. We pull that middle section and we take it to the side we're taking from, so the left, and meanwhile take the left hand strand and make that the new middle section. So here is the right hand strand, we fold it underneath the middle strand, we add a bit to that piece, and then we take the middle strand and we pull that over to the right. And this continues again till the bottom of the hair. So we take the left hand strand and we put that into the middle. We add a section to that same strand and we fold it over to the middle, at the same time incorporating this piece and pulling it over to that side. And that continues to the bottom. So you take your right hand piece, you incorporate a new piece of hair within that same right piece, you then fold that underneath the middle strand and take the middle strand and pull it over to the right. That creates a new middle strand, and we start again. As we start again, take that piece, fold it under the middle strand, take the middle strand and pull it over to that side. And you just continue that again until the bottom. So obviously again, when you get to the bottom, just carry on the plait. But this obviously will look a bit different because it's on an extension piece rather than in someone's hair. But you can kind of see here that the plait is kind of sat on top of the hair, and the hair strands are then coming underneath the main body of the plait. But I'll show it in my hair and you'll be able to pick it up a lot better, but that's just kind of how you do it. And then I'll explain how I do it on my own hair, but hopefully this allows you to see it a bit clearer than obviously when I'm doing it on myself. I've decided to do a Dutch plait on this side and a French plait on that side, just to clearly show, so you can literally see side by side the differences between the two. So this is them side by side. So this is obviously a Dutch plait. You can see it sits on top of the head and is more kind of a definite plait. Then this side is the French plait. This obviously you can see that the plait is kind of incorporated within the hair, and that's the kind of the differences and the different styles that they create. In my opinion, there's not a massive difference between the two in which ones I prefer. I like both. I think Dutch braids, when you have two, can look really nice, especially like threads incorporated within them. And especially at festivals, I think that can look really, really cool. I think personally, in my opinion, Dutch braids look better as two, and French plait is like the one that I like for the one. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter. It's just personal opinion. But let me know down below which one's your favourite, which plait you prefer, which plait you think looks better. I just thought I would do this because it'll be really obvious which one's which one looks the difference. Because I know kind of Dutch braid, French plait, Dutch plait, French braid is all thrown around, and it's nice to see a clear difference of which one's which and how to do them. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Hopefully you found this useful. If you didn't know how to French or Dutch plait, hopefully now you do, and hopefully now you know the differences between the two. There are lots of videos on YouTube of how to French, Dutch, whatever kind of plait that you can think of, but this is how I just do it. This is my personal preference and how I style my hair. So if you do like it, then please give it a like, comment, thumbs up, subscribe, all the good stuff. And thank you for watching. I will be back with another video same time next week. Subscribe to see what that will be. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. French pie. French.